Good morning. Thank you for this opportunity. My name is Mark Brown. I'm a Democratic candidate for Marion County Sheriff. A little bit about myself. I've been on the IMPD for the last 26 years. I've supervised just about every division within the department. I have supervised operations, which is the officers who respond to, excuse me, responds to calls of service. I've also supervised investigation. These are detectives in the domestic violence branch. I supervised that unit for 8 years. I also supervised district detectives. I had 60 detectives on the Northwest District that I supervised. Currently, I'm in administration where I supervise human resources, background investigation, the hiring process, as well as the polygraph unit. Other responsibilities that I serve as the equal employment supervisor, where I handle all employee grievances for 1,500 officers as well as 300 civilians. Additional to that, I handle sexual harassment complaints that come within the department, whether it's from civilians or the officers, and discrimination complaints. So I have a pretty much a plate full of responsibility I have. I respond directly to the chief and the director, Mr. Riggs. I'm a father, I'm a grandfather, lifelong resident here in Indianapolis, and I'm a musician in Northside New Area. That's been my church for 17 years. So I'm dedicated to this community. I grew up on 28th and Gale in the Brightwood area and later moved to 36th Street. So I've been around for a while. I've served you in several different capacities, and I'm willing and wanting to continue my service for you for the next several years as well in a different capacity as Marion County Sheriff. What has driven me to this point is I'm concerned about the things that are happening in our community today. I'm not one who wants to talk just like a young lady, just like you mentioned. I'm not one who's going to sit here and bash the sheriff, because we've all seen and heard the different things that have happened on the sheriff's department. So that's not my job. My job is to tell you what I want to do. Currently there are 25, let me say this. I'm concerned about the crime. There are several homicides. We're at record-breaking homicides right now, record-breaking. There are attacks on our seniors, far too many. There are attacks on our children, and there are violent home invasions. We have to do something better than that. I believe law enforcement has to work together to solve these problems, and we have to partner with the community. As law enforcement officers, we cannot have these ego trips where IMPD doesn't want to work with the sheriff's department and the sheriff's department doesn't want to work with IMPD. So far that's happening. That fence has to be mended and your needs have to be elevated. We have to do what's best for the community, and that's not happening. We don't have time to play politics. There's too many things happening. So I believe that partnership has to happen with the community as well as the police department. There's currently 25,000 open warrants, 25,000 open warrants, and that is the responsibility of the sheriff's office. I believe that has to be addressed because what I have found in my 26 years being in investigation and being on the road is that when we arrest somebody for some of these heinous crimes like these violent home invasions and homicides, the person already had a warrant on them.
You got about a minute.
Okay, so we need to make sure that we address that, and we shouldn't have to have the news media coming to us to say that the sex offense registry is not updated. That has to be addressed to make sure the community is safe. I appreciate this opportunity. I have more information at my website. It's www.electmarkbrown.com. I'm on Facebook as well as Twitter. And if I'm allowed, I'd like to give you some cards with my information on it. And I appreciate the opportunity. Thank you very much.